Today we're visiting the Toronto outlets, and if you don't know what an outlet is, what outlets are shops, brand name shops that traditionally held last season stock for the name brands. So if those stores go into that period, they go on a sale, they sell their stuff, but they don't finish that entire inventory, things like an outlet is where they can send some of that stock that was left over from last season that they want to get rid of. So if you go to an outlet, you're gonna find things at a much cheaper rate. Now, one of the myths that does exist around outlets is the fact that they just sell last season things from retailers. So what some retailers do, because they can't keep up inventory in an outlet store purely based off of things that did not sell from last season's stock at the retailers that we find at malls, they will manufacture items specifically for the outlet. Now, what that means is they're going to try and maybe make things a little cheaper just so they can fit the price ranges of what you'd find things at an outlet for. Some stores do not take stock from last season things at the stores in the mall and bring them to the outlet. They purely just make items for the outlet. Now, the items are still going to be of a quality that the brand wants to uphold. Some stores do produce items for the outlet, but the material that they use is the exact same material that they're going to use in the items that go into their normal retail stores. And they'll say that the difference, and as an example, Coach is one of those stores, and they just add less items or do a bit less on the things that they manufacture specifically for outlets. So if you look at their handbags, maybe a handbag might not have an outside pocket that some bags might have. It might not have as many embellishments as you'd find on a bag that you would get at a retail store that is a Coach store at the mall. But when it comes to the actual material that they are using on the items, it's the exact same type of material. But they just try and make items that are going to be at a price point that makes sense for the thing to be at the outlet. But they also do take things from their retail store that didn't sell out from last season and they put them at the outlet. Now, this is one of my favorite stores at the outlet for buying clothes for my kids, because I don't have to pay full retail price for things that they're going to outgrow pretty quickly, or with their pants, long pants in winter, their clothes tend to tear very easily on their knees because they're always playing, and it just doesn't make sense to pay retail price. And when we first got to Canada, we were paying retail price, and we just found the store at the outlet, and it just makes so much more sense. And you can get rain boots at decreased prices, and you can get snow pants, snow suits for the kids, hats, whatever you can think of, snow boots, you get them on sale, and it just makes much better sense because they're going to stop wearing the shoes while they still look very good. They're going to still be in great condition by the time they grow out of it and you have to buy the next pair. So this is definitely a store that I recommend you shop if you have kids. Go to the outlet, buy them stuff there, 30% off. So all the prices that you see on the actual tags on the clothes, that is before the percentage that is written on the shelf is applied. So for example, you see here, there's 25% off, but if you look at the actual shoe, it says $30. So you're going to take 25% off that $30. And when seasons change, you can buy sunglasses for your kids. This is the second pair that I'm getting for both of them because they both lost them last year. I don't know where. They don't know where. But it is really one of those stores where you can get a lot of the things that you need for your kids. And it's been one of my faves. I've continuously been shopping here and will probably continue to shop at the store for a lot of the items that I get for my boys. You see, they even have swimming stuff at very reasonable prices, and there's percentages that you're going to get off. Imagine getting 40% off a $20 pant for kids. So the government announced a lockdown in the afternoon today. So from midnight today, shops are going to be closed. It was quite full when I got here, but now it's a bit empty. So I think there might be people who just rushed to come and buy things pretty quickly before you have to do curbside pickup, because a lot of shops still offer shopping, but you just can't come to the store. You have to do online shopping, and then you pick up things at the curb. That's a Starbucks. You still need to have coffee when you're shopping, for coffee lovers. As you can see, there's all kinds of stores in here. Even a food truck, but it's closed. I hope you enjoyed coming to the outlet with me, even though we went to just 2 shops. You know, it is a pandemic, and I'm not trying to be going to a number of shops unnecessarily. I will see you on the next video.
Thank you for watching.